And now, in recognition of the part that your father has played in helping you achieve this award of honor, I'll give you the honor of presenting your father with this Eagle Father's Pin. And let us not forget the many hours of support given by your mother in helping you achieve this award. In recognition of that fact, I'd like you to present her with this mother's pin. Chris also has the choice of presenting an Eagle Mentor Pin to someone in his life who has helped and encouraged him along his trail to Eagle. So Chris, here's the Mentor Pin.
Come here. Michael.
Thought it was for me.
Oh, it's gonna be bad.
It was a good idea, Mark. I didn't even know I was supposed to give a speech today. I saw these guys and I'm thinking, what in the world, you know? It's a good thing I keep one in my pocket. I don't know what I was saying. Eggs, milk, cheese. Oh, sorry. I think sometimes my mom writes on the back of stuff. You know? Sorry. I don't know what she was thinking. But, alright, this Eagle Scout, okay, that makes sense. Eagle Scout. Alright, scouting started for me before I was a Boy Scout. It even started for me before I was a Cub Scout. Scouting started for me when my brother was a Cub Scout. You see, older siblings are a good thing to have in general, not just Scouts, because they're like the guinea pig. So, you know what I'm saying. If you have an older sibling, whatever your parents get wrong with them, they usually get right with you. But, for example, the Pinewood Derby, which if you don't know what that is, that's a Cub Scout thing. It's you take a block of wood. It's like, I don't know. But you turn it into a car and race it down a little ramp. Every year my brother's car did terrible. I mean, you could get a drink of water and come back, his car would still be going down. His Weeblos 2 year, that's his last year, he got second place. So the year after that was my first year. I used the same design and I got first place and went to districts. So you can see, it's kind of good to have an older brother. So thank you. That's why you got the pin. I could have bust on you and not give it. But overall, scouting was a great adventure. I learned so many things, but I learned so much more than things. See, if you walked up to a random person and you mentioned scouting, the first things that would pop in their head are knots, camping, and first aid. I mean, I saw some of you guys. You shook my hand. You're like, bet that guy can. You know, but he can put up a tent. But there's so much more than all that stuff. You'll hear about, those are skills. They're all important. You'll hear about scouts that save people's lives. They save their lives. They do good things for the community. And that's all important. But scouting takes a boy and turns him into a man. It makes you take risks. You try things you would have never tried before. Whether it's that weird-looking food they have in the dining hall, just on Wednesdays. It's good usually. But, or it could be something like rock climbing or being away from home for a while. Some kids would never be away from home if it wasn't for camping trips. Scouting teaches the importance of leading, the importance of following, and the importance of respecting authority. Some adults don't even know how to do some of these things. That was serious, right? I think of a song I know. It's actually called Authority. And some of the lyrics go like this. If you can't follow, you can never lead. And then another part says, a real man bows down to authority. This guy, Lecrae, couldn't have said it better. You need to follow if you want to be able to lead. And you need to respect authority, because sometimes it's not easy to do. And you might work with somebody or go to school with somebody, or you just need to respect them and know who they are and know who you are. One more thing I would like to add is what my Eagle Scout project was. I renovated a multi-purpose room at Solomon's United Church of Christ. That's our troop sponsor, like we mentioned earlier. I just wanted to give back to them. And the room I renovated is the second most important room. You can look at pictures in my books. Right? Actually, I'll show you. This is it. You can read more about it. So. But I would like to thank Bastion Carpet, Bush Paint, and Teamworks for donating. I would like to thank Mike Kemp and his son Mike Kemp. They installed the carpet. I would like to thank any other volunteers who helped. A lot of these guys, they helped. I would like to thank Mr. Marty Larson. He's on vacation this week, so I wanted him to come, but he didn't. He's a previous Scoutmaster, and he taught me a lot of stuff. He always had a smile, a good joke, and he always had Dixie cups. If you know him, you'll understand that. But he works for Dixie. But I want to thank my dad, too. He really pushed me to get my paperwork done. I don't know. I like finished everything, and then I didn't finish because the paperwork. I don't know what it is about paperwork that we don't like. I don't know if it's the paper, because you can get cuts, or if it's the work. But you know, I just don't like it. But my dad, really, every day I couldn't even live life. He'd be like, "Did you get that paperwork done? Did you get it done? Did you get it done?" So some days I would go to Scouts to get away from that. And then who was there? Mr. Smigelski. And he said, "Did you get it done?" And I was like, "Man, they didn't want me to get this thing done." Like my brother got his 2 weeks before 18. I don't know why they want me to get 2 years. So I don't know. I mean, there's so many more people I would like to thank. Oh, my mom. I have to thank my mom, you know, for wearing that shirt today. There's so many more people I would like to thank, but I don't want to keep you here on a nice day. So thank you, everybody, for helping me and everything.